going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Truck Driver Sean YouTube channel. Today, we're coming at you with a really cool pedal that kind of takes a way different look at a very familiar pedal to the metal community, and that is this right here, Swedish Steel. That right there is by Electric Eye Audio. I want to thank Silas from over there, Electric Eye, for sending this out to the channel. Huge thank you, Silas. I know that as an independent builder, it means a lot when you send something out. This will be one of the pedals that will be featured in the 12 Pedals of Christmas. All right, so no need to fear. This pedal, I'm already going to tell you, is very versatile. It does a lot. It does a lot more than pretty much any other HM2 that I've tried. Rockstars on this is having the boost, and it's like a true clean boost. So you really do get a really good push, and it has a tight knob, which can bring it into modern, but still keeps it kind of like doomy and sludgy and real thick. Even if you like playing like grunge stuff or Korn and Deftones type stuff, this pedal right here is a home run. All right. And just so you guys know, I am going to get one of these myself, but I'm going to get the reverse color on it because I got looking at his page and he has one that has the orange and white instead of white and orange. I don't know why I think that's cool, but that's what I'm going to do. So he has two different styles. They both cost the same, I believe. It's like $179, $189 for a full-size pedal. That's right. It's not your regular size. It's a little bigger. Obviously, it has some stuff. Got very cool artwork. If you're like, Electric Eye Audio, why does that sound familiar? Because Electric Eye Audio makes one of my favorite pedals that I use in a lot of my chains, and that is this one, the Mud Killer, which if you watched my first episode of Rigs That Don't Suck, you'll notice I used that with the Rev G20, and that was just a pummeling tone at best. So yeah, what you have on this is you have your level, you have your bass, you have your gain, you have your mids, and you have your treble, and then you have your tight, and you have your boost control over here with a switch that turns your boost on and off. Now, I don't know why it says tight and boost on and off. I don't know if if you turn it off, the tight doesn't work. We'll find that out when we get turning the knobs. I really didn't get into that because I just left it on because it just, for what I do, I liked having the boost on it. Well, I boost everything. You know, so like, what do you do when you get a clean channel? I fucking boost it. Yep, I'm that asshole. So yeah, we're going to hook this thing up. We'll turn some knobs, you know what I'm saying? We'll turn some knobs. Well, I'm going to have a drink coffee first. Because coffee is life. Double Mountain Dark Roast. Shit is good, man. All right, very cool. Let's hook the Swedish Steel up, and then we'll turn some knobs. All right. For those of you who don't like these kind of videos, I'm going to start with the pedals that I enjoy. Granted, some of them I don't like as much as others, so I'm not really inclined to do a whole ton of work with them. But I will be doing a video where this is all you see. You know, that. With me turning knobs, using a looper pedal and stuff. So if you don't want to watch this, just keep an eye out for the other video. It'll be up shortly. All right, so here we go. Let's hook this thing up. We'll have a little bit of fun. All right. See you in a minute. In the intro video, you'll notice I used my 7-string signature deviant. I'm going to use the 6-string tuned to drop C. So that is the nice clean tone we have. Of course, I'll do it again without the room mic on. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn everything right to noontime on this pedal. That way we start in a nice, good place. I'm going to turn the boost off. And just truly let you see what it is like at noontime with its bottom end turned on. So I'll do the clean and then I'll turn on the pedal. Here we go. All right, so there you go. You see what everything is like on noontime. So what we're going to do now, we're going to show you what it's like on noontime, and then we're going to turn the boost on, which is also at noontime. All right, so as you can see there, I even went to clean it off so you hear the clean. The pedal is significantly low on the threshold, so you definitely have to turn the level up if you want it to even itself out. So let's get to the point where at least the level is about the same. All right, here we go. All right, so I had to turn the pedal baby down because obviously when I started pushing this pedal, it was just drowning the mic out like crazy. So we're going to go through, I know as annoying as it is, we're going to do that one more time, see if we got the levels just right. Here we go. All right, so we got everything all set. It's just a little under 45%. So I'm going to drink of that coffee because, you know, habits. Oh, man, coffee's so good. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to turn the gain down, play with the gain, you know, the normal, all the way down, 25, 50, 75, full blown. Here we go. So as you can tell, there's a huge amount of gain on this thing, but it's not so gainy that it's out of control, which is really nice. So what we're going to do now with the gain on full bore is turn on the boost and see how it changes the sound of that particular gain with the boost just on 50%. So as you can tell, you're definitely going to want a noise gate with this, because once you start pushing it, it's noise, which is what it's supposed to be. It's not anything wrong with it. I mean, you're pushing a boost on top of a shit ton of gain. So just for insult to injury, we got the gain on full bore, so let's turn the boost all the way down and work our way up. So here we go. As you can tell, noise. The only thing I could say, and I say this about a lot of pedals by the way, an internal noise gate would be a massive game changer in this pedal, to make this pedal just a standalone fix it for everything. Really, at the end of the day, it really would, because this is a lot of noise floor. Alright, so we have a lot of boost on there, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take that boost, leave it at full, but we're going to take the gain down. Alright, so that's with the gain on half and the boost just friggin' cranking. So we're going to take the boost, we're going to knock that down to half. So now we're back to half on everything. So now we're going to play with the tight. Alright, here we go. That, my friends, is tighter than your mom. A lot tighter than your mom. Let's look at the contrast of that, like between full bore, like full gorilla dick, and turned all the way down. That's ridiculous. That's tight, son. All right, so let's put that back at 50%. Turn the boost off. Now we're going to start playing with the bass and the treble. I'm not going to bore you with this, so we're just going to do them in order. Bass, mids, treble. All right? So pay attention. Seriously, pay attention. That's the sound I hear when I take a shit. That's brr. All right, so that was the bass. Put the bass back on 50, and put the mids down to 0 and work our way. The mids are super useful on this. That's why I went back and hit it on 0 after it's full blown. The mids, once you get to a certain point, it's almost like a mid boost. It's really crazy. All right, so let's monkey with the treble here. Alrighty, all right. All right, as you can tell, that thing is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So let's just have fun just dialing in a pretty cool tone, all right? And then we'll get out of here. So as I go out dialing in a cool tone, just please, hey, keep music evil. Bring metal to the children. Please, check out Electric Eye Audio. On their Facebook page, they only have like 100 and something likes. How the hell is that possible? Go like their goddamn Facebook page. Follow them on Instagram. Check out the prices for their pedals. I personally think, in the grand scheme of things, if you look at what pedals cost, extremely fair. Extremely fair. Especially that Mud Killer. Like, for what you're getting in that pedal, that is bang for the buck. I use it all the damn time. This here, I'll use this pedal a lot as well, just because it's very versatile. I obviously don't have nothing hooked up. It's straight into the pedal baby, which is a clean power source. It's doing this all by itself. This with a boost pedal or an integrated preamp in front of it is just going to freaking wail. It just is. All right, so let's dial in a tone. Oh, hey, don't be a dick. Subscribe to my shit. Jesus. All right. I said I wasn't coming back, but it's an HM2 pedal. So we've got to crank everything through the roof, right? I mean, we got to do it at least once. All right. Yeah. It's time to dial this bitch to 100. Then we'll get the fuck out. I'm surprised it's not going to blow my speaker out, but I'm sure it's going to sound like shit, because most HM2s, when you crank them up, in my opinion, sound like shit. But here we go.